Hello guys, welcome to our next session in averages. So in today's session, we will be discussing some standard models. So let's look at the first one. While finding the average of a set of observations, the observation of 48 was wrongly read as 84 and hence the average found was higher by 3. Find the number of observations. Quickly try this question. Okay, without anything I can say sum of n numbers by n is equal to some average. So from this we can say sum of n numbers equal to average into total number of numbers. Okay, the observation 48 was wrongly read as 84, which means I wrote 84 but it was not 84 actually, it should be 48 only. So from this I need to subtract the number which I wrote, that is 84, and add the actual number which is 48. Still the number of numbers are n only, and hence the average was found higher by 3. Now average was found higher by 3. What should I write here? Perfect. This will become a minus 3. Because I am writing 84, the average was 3 higher. Now I am removing 84, writing the actual number 48. So average came down by 3. So sum of n numbers minus 84 plus 48. What you will get there? Perfect. That will be minus 36 is equal to NA minus 3n. So this can be written over here. NA minus 36 equal to minus 3n plus NA. NA and NA gets cancelled. Minus minus gets cancelled. N will be equal to 12. Find the number of observations. There are 12 observations in total. Clear? Next one. A set of 20 natural numbers except one of them. If the average of the set is 10, 13 by 19, find the number which was absent. First of all, if no number is removed, can I say sum of 20 numbers? First 20 natural numbers, which means 1 to 20. Sum equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. That is 20 into 21 by 2, which is 210. That is the sum of all the 20 numbers. Now what is happening? From this sum of 20 numbers, one number is absent or removed that day except one number, which means I'll have 19 numbers only. This is making the average 10, 13 by 19. If I convert into a normal number, that should be 10 into 19 plus 13, which will be 203 by 19. So 19 and 19 gets cancelled. Sum of 20 numbers I already know, 210 minus x is equal to 203. So the number which is absent on the day. Clear? The basic problem only, but the question style is different. Next one. Natural numbers from 1 to 25 are written on board. One of them is erased and the average of the remaining is 13, 1 by 8. Now you try to solve this question just like the previous model. First to find the sum of 25 numbers. Sum of 25 numbers equal to 25 into 26 by 2. This is 13. So 25 into 13 will be equal to, very good, 325. Then we need to convert that 13 1 by 8 into a normal fraction, which will be 105 by 8. Very good. How do I get average? Sum of 25 numbers minus some number which is erased by there are 24 numbers only. That is 325 minus x by 24 equal to 105 by 8. 8 3 is 24. 325 minus x equal to 105 into 3, which is equal to 315. So x value equal to 10. So the number which is erased is 10. Next one. 4 persons agree with a 5th person to collect a certain sum. Okay, they contribute rupees 15 each and the 5th person contributes rupees 4 more than the average of all the 5 persons together. Okay, what is the total sum collected by them? Also find the contribution of the 5th person. Now tell me what to do. 5 friends agreed on something. So sum of 5 members by 5 is equal to average. Till there everything is good. 4 persons, we agree with the fifth person, they contributed rupees 15 each. 4 people, each person 15 rupees plus something by the fifth person. Fifth person contributes 4 more than the average. Average is A. So he contributed A plus 4 by total 5 people are there, which will give me average. So 4 into 5 is 60 plus A plus 4 is equal to 5A. So 64 equal to 4A, A equal to 64 by 4. Very good. 16, 4, 64. So 16. Now what is happening? That is the average of total. But they are asking find the total sum collected by them. Sum of 5 members is equal to average into 5. That is 16 into 5. 80 rupees is the total amount collected. Find the contribution of the fifth person. Fifth person contributed A plus 4 rupees. So 16 plus 4, he contributed rupees 20. Clear? One more example in the same model. You try to solve this question. Tell me, to settle a bill, 8 friends contributed rupees 20. So 8 into 20. Whereas the 9th person contributed average plus 40 rupees. Total 9 people. We are having average. 8 to 16, 160 plus A plus 40 equal to 9A. So 200 is equal to 8A. A equal to 200 by 8. Which is 100 by 4, 50 by 2, that is 25. Clear? What is the question talking about? Find the bill amount. Sum of 9 members equal to the bill amount, which is average into 9, that is 25 into 9. 225 is the total bill amount. Clear? Very good. Next one. While analyzing my scores across 8 mock CATs that I had taken, I realized that the average marks when the worst 7 are considered is 5 less than the average marks when the best 7 are considered. Let us say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. These are the 8 mocks we are considering. Worst 7 mocks, which means sum of this 7. A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G by 7 when worst 7 are considered is 5 less than minus 5 than what? Than the average of the best 7. These are the best 7, this being the best, this being the worst. Okay. So B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G plus H by 7. Okay, now take the LCM over here. A to G by 7 equal to B to H by 7. If I take LCM, this will be minus 35. This gets cancelled. If you write clearly A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G equal to B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G plus H minus 35. B gets cancelled, C gets cancelled, D, E, F, G, D, E, F, G. So A equal to H minus 35. What is the difference between the highest and the lowest? So they are asking us H minus A. H minus A will be equal to, if I send this to this side, I already know A equal to H minus 35. A equal to H minus 35. We want to rearrange like H minus A equal to how much? So send this to this side. A plus 35 equal to H. 35 equal to H minus A. This is what they are asking us to find. What is the difference between the best and the lowest possible score, which is 35 marks. Clear? So with this we are done with all the different styles of basic questions which are there from the averages chapter. In our next session, we will start with a new topic, that is mixtures and allegations. So our mixtures and allegations is the combination of whatever we learnt in ratios and proportions and whatever we learn in averages. We'll try to club these two and learn mixtures and allegations chapter. See you in the next video, guys. Take care.